In Chinese, bao means something other than this. It also means this. Stick around, let me explain. I have been a part of both cultures for roughly equal amounts of time in my life now, and I've always known that the two are different. But I've had a hard time explaining it to my friends past the, oh, China's more about the collective rather than the individual level. Bao for me says it all. It's not that people aren't interested in learning the differences, it's that people can't even find the different interpretations. Much like how it's hard to learn a new language past a certain age, because you won't be able to hear the subtle differences between sounds. But I want to try to explain. Before we proceed though, full spoiler alert for bao. So it starts with this elderly couple in a stereotypically Chinese home, and the wife has cooked some baozi for the couple. Sat down to eat, the husband realized he was late for something and rushed off. The lady's probably used to that by then, and so she continues to eat. Then the baozi came to life. She immediately loves it and treats it as her baobao. Here's where the culture differences come in. As her kid, she keeps him very close to her heart, at least tries to. He is now part of her, and she is doing everything she can to protect him, to really keep him by her side forever. Or at least that's what she wants. Inevitably, he grows up and starts his own life. He finds friends and he starts distancing himself from her. As a teenager, he chooses his friends over a table of freshly cooked, delicious food. And as an adult, he decides he wants to move out with his wife. Here's where the conflict is. All parents want to keep their children close. In that culture, it feels as if the children is part of the parent. Anything the child does can reflect on the parents, period. So the best analogy I can think of is this. Imagine someone taking away your most valuable possession without your consent. That's my interpretation on how the mother felt. Her most valuable possession, her son, was getting taken away by his wife. This all happened without warning and without her consent. Judging from the timeline, he was probably just coming out from puberty and she was mad. Very mad. You can see the confusion on her face. You've spent your whole life with me and now you're going to live with the person you just met? That was probably in a moment or didn't know any better and so insisted on leaving. Out of pure frustration, his mother ate her creation. In real life in China, this would probably play out something along the lines of, I never loved you anyways, get out and do your own thing and never come back. Yeah, people do all sorts of things when they're truly mad, but immediately with her son gone, you can see her regretful tears. She was really frightened by what she had done. Then in the next scene, we learned that baozi baobao is really just a metaphor for her real child, and her child did come back and got her some of the same bread she got him from his childhood. The mother was hesitant to forgive him at first, but all was good since he had the quote-unquote family privileges. And they made vows with the family, which I found really cool. The wife was just immediately on it. I like his wife. I really like this short, both the short itself and seeing the overwhelming confusion responses to the short. The reactions of the non-Chinese group on the internet made me realize how truly different the two cultures are and how incredibly lucky that I am to have gotten to experience both cultures first-handedly. And by now you've probably figured it out. Bao is not only the pinyin of one of the most delicious foods in China, it is also the pinyin that resembles the word that stands for kid. So that was my take on bao. I'll see you guys next week.